USDJPY, that's US dollar against the Japanese yen, has been on a tear up for the last few months. That strong US dollar has sent the pair soaring up, but are things slowing down? Are they consolidating? Does that mean a very big pullback is due, or is it just another chance, a breath of air for the pair before it moves on higher? Well, I'm going to take a look at the charts and see where it might be heading next. So let's take a look into the weekly line chart then, and the thing that first catches your attention is that lovely ascending triangle there. And I've used the rules of technical analysis to create a target. It was a nice trade, hit the target, actually went further, but you can see how that 12% increase has started to slow down and pull back from the early 130s. And next downside could be about 126, where that Fibonacci line is, and then like I say, it's a way back down to where that triangle pattern forms. So you know, it could have a long drop, but if it can hold like so that Fibonacci line around that 126 area as the support, then it could consolidate for a while there before moving off higher. So an interesting chart, the longer term view there. But like I say, if you're into your technical analysis, that's a lovely ascending triangle pattern that worked out very nicely. So with the slowdown in the bull run and the slight pullback in the price, then the 4-line break chart's given us a reversal to the south, possible bearish entry, a bit more aggressive, 127.05 and then 126.55 as your potential entry points for a move down south. So what are signals giving us? The two modified DMIs at the bottom there, faster and slower one, mixed, so pretty neutral there. We've got volatility above that, just pulling back to under its longer term average, so pretty flat there as well. And if we head on to the price, we've got our probability power box indicator suggesting a 77.3% chance of a fall in the price from these current levels. And remember, we have to marry that into the other tools from that, you know, suite of indicators. So we look to the left, and the actual trend up, that green shaded area, that is still bullish. So in effect, that does negate that move south at the moment. But we've also got those red dashed lines there, that's institutional power zones, and that does marry into the price quite nicely for a potential move south. So you know, it's a more risky trade, but you know, it could possibly happen, and it's got a few variables, you know, lining itself up for that pullback. We've got the 2-line pink box breakout. That's, you know, the price is sitting there pretty neutral there, so maybe use that as well to aid your timing in either direction. But at the moment, it's looking like it's consolidating, feeling a bit more flat than what it has for the last couple of months. So onto the Req'd chart, using a 0.2 block size here. All our signals at the bottom, well, it's a mixed bag, so neutral. Heading on to the price, we can see that big push upwards over March and April, then the slowing down and a trend really moving sideways between 128, say, and 131, and consolidating possibly at the bottom of that Fibonacci level around the late, you know, mid 127s, say 128 area. Looking for that move up. If it does move up, then we've got some targets that we could think about. Then early 131s, then up into the mid 130s, 136, and then if it can really push on really strong US dollar, you might be even seeing 138. Now if it fails from here, then 125, 120, 117 and a half may not be out of the question. Sort of pulls back to where that price was consolidating, trading in before, I say, the strong US dollar really kicked in the beginning of March. But at the moment, the conditions are pretty neutral, as it looks to me like it's trying to make its mind up where it's going to push on next. So where can you trade the USDJPY currency pair, or for that matter any currency pair that you fancy having a look at? Well, at TheStopHunter we got your bases covered. If you head on to my website www.TheStopHunter.co.uk, scroll down that home page, hit that Forex block there, you'll find a page full of Forex resource. But if you scroll down to the bottom, we got the brokers that we recommend here at TheStopHunter. We got Trade Nation, a good spread trading CFD broker for pretty much anywhere where you are in the world other than the US. But if you are from the US, we've got you covered as well. Forex.com, excellent broker, part of the StoneX group. They're there for you as well, covering, you know, not just the currencies, but they're going to do gold, silver as well, some futures and options. Then we've got another couple of spread better CFD type companies, again global in their coverage, City Index and Forex Vox. Now if you want to look into any of those, hit the visit buttons there or the icons and it will take you through there. It costs nothing to open up, explore them, have a play around with them, see if you like them. If you do, you know, like I say, use them to trade these currency pairs. They're all very good and recommended by me here at TheStopHunter. So score time then, and based purely on its technical analysis right now, I'm going neutral. You can see that consolidation period, but I do feel that it is going to be still quite volatile and move quite a lot in either direction. If you could trade option straddles, then that might be the trade to play on here, but if you can't, then you're going to have to take a point of view. And our probability power score there was having the odds more on a down move at 77.3%. But like you see, the Heikin-Ashi Renko pretty neutral. Our line break chart was also showing a bearish move down with entries at 127s and 126s. And in terms of targets, pretty good actually for both directions. 2.33 to 1 and 4.33 to 1 to the upside, and 2.1 and 4.6 to 1 to the downside. But overall, at the moment, based purely on what the charts are saying, it's neutral at the moment. So an interesting situation that we find ourselves in with the USDJPY currency pair, in no man's land at the moment. So if you're an intraday sort of scalper trader, maybe some range trades there for you as it decides where it's going to go next. It does feel volatile, you know, current economic climate that we're in, US dollar strength, you know, various other things going on that could quite frankly move that quite dramatically in either direction. So let me know what you think and where you think it might be headed next in the next few weeks, months. Let me know in those comments below. Love to hear from you. Want to talk even more about it, then join us in our free Traders Club on Discord. I'll put a link in the description below this for you to follow if you want to chat more in there. And if you've liked today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell buttons. And all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.